Greetings, Fright Nights and Monster Girls! I'm Count Jackula, and welcome to the Horror House. The Horror House is basically going to be a series of videos where I talk about things relating to horror and other fucked up movie shit. Sometimes it might be about a movie that's coming out, it might be some interesting collectible that I found or bought, and other times it might just be me speaking from the heart. So let's sink our teeth right into it and start with the most important news of the week. Lair of the White Worm is coming to BluRay! For those of you who don't know, I have a great fondness for the Ken Russell film, Lair of the White Worm. I use a lot of clips of that damn thing in my videos, and it's because it's a great fucking movie. I have a lot of affinity for the Ken Russell flicks, Lair of the White Worm in particular. Some of the other ones that he's done that you might have seen are Altered States. You might have seen The Devil starring Oliver Reed. Ken Russell is great, and Lair of the White Worm in particular. And one of the things that you're going to notice if you watch Lair of the White Worm is that it's got Peter Capaldi in it. It's also got some guy named Hugh Grant in it, but, you know, you probably never heard of him. Lair of the White Worm is based on a Bram Stoker story, but forget all that. That story has got nothing to do with it except the title, essentially. I mean, I love this movie. It's non-stop fucking weirdness and blasphemy. This is like true A+ cult cinema right here. High quality, beautifully done, very experimental. But, you know, this isn't just going to be a review of Lair of the White Worm. But don't worry, there will be a review of Lair of the White Worm. Hopefully I'll be able to make it coincide with the release of the BluRay itself. The Lair of the White Worm BluRay is coming to us courtesy of Vestron Video, which, holy shit, I didn't realize Vestron was still around. But apparently they are, and they're releasing Lair of the White Worm. Another movie that Vestron Video is fucking... I can't fucking believe that Vestron Video is still around. 80s are back, baby! But another one that Vestron is releasing is Parents, which is a horror movie about a kid who realizes his family is a bunch of cannibals. And it stars Randy Quaid. So if you want to see Randy Quaid before he was nuts in something that's not a National Lampoon's movie, Parents. Another thing that happened today was that a clip from the upcoming movie SiREN was released. For those of you who don't know, SiREN is the feature-length version of the segment Amateur Night from VHS. It's the one with the girl that goes, "I like you.
I like you. I like you. I like you."
I've made no bones about the fact that it's my favorite sequence of the entire series. It's about a bunch of guys who go out partying with a hidden camera and pick up chicks. And it just turns out one of them is a succubus. As in the original Amateur Night, the main character Lily, the succubus, is going to be played by Hannah Fierman. And so that's good. But I gotta be honest, when I first saw the trailer, I got a little skeptical. The trailer looked very generic. The poster looked super fucking generic. I mean, look at that. That's one of the most generic things you've ever seen. Why isn't the poster just Hannah Fierman's face? I mean, that's the fucking selling point right there. And why is it titled SiREN with a lowercase I? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That might have made sense if you stuck with the hidden camera gimmick, but from what I can tell, that aspect is completely absent from the feature. So I don't know why it's titled that. There are a couple other movies named SiREN, some of which came out earlier this year. Why isn't it called I Like You? That would have gotten everyone who liked the VHS segment on board because they would have immediately known what it fucking was. But one of the things you gotta understand about independent horror movies is they usually have small marketing budgets, so it's not unusual for a movie with a really lukewarm trailer and marketing campaign to actually be really good. Like, the marketing campaign for the movie Let Us Pray was not that good, but that movie is amazing. Me and Horror Guru did a vlog on Let Us Pray, so if you want to know our opinions of that, I'll put the link in the description below, and I'll probably have a little pop-up go up there if YouTube will still let us do that. But no, seriously, title the movie I Like You and have Hannah Fierman's face on the poster. Bam, done. But the clip actually gives me a bit more hope because it demonstrates a small amount of very well-timed ghoulish humor. One of the things I thought was funny about the owner of the Monster Girl whorehouse is that he's very obviously modeled off of Tom Six, the director of Human Centipede. So if we're coming at things from like that direction, I actually have some hope again. Being a little cautious about it because I don't want to be too disappointed. SiREN is going to hit select theaters on December 2nd and then BOD on December 6th. And when it does, we're going to vlog it, I guarantee it. There's no way I'm missing out on that. And finally, the last thing for this video is the Bababook is fucking coming out. Fucking finally. You might remember when the Babadook came out in 2014, there was a crowdfunding offer for the Bababook, which was a handmade version of the pop-up book that appears in the movie. It was supposed to be a complete pop-up book. It was going to be fully functional, and it cost about $80. Back then, they announced that they would probably have it finished in June, but it turns out the demand was so high they couldn't get it out in that period of time. So everyone who donated was like, okay, we can wait a while, and 2 years later, we're finally getting it. They're being mailed out. People have been tweeting the Bababook as it arrives at their place, and I just got an email asking me to reconfirm my address so that they could ship mine to me. So if you're like, hey, wait, I donated, where's my Bababook? Check your email. There might actually be a message from them requesting that you confirm your address. And make sure to check your spam filter too, because mine was fucking like buried. And the only reason I thought to look was because I saw on Twitter a bunch of people were getting theirs. So don't miss out, especially if you gave me the $80. I'll probably do an unboxing video when that thing actually arrives. Oh, maybe I'll put it here on the horror house. After all, it is a collectible. Well, I guess that's it for this installment. If you enjoyed this video and want to see me do more of them, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I promise it's not a Jigsaw-like death trap. It's a Dr. Five's death trap. The Vincent Price is right! Greetings, Fright Nights and Monster Girls. Do you know who's sexy? People who donate on Patreon are sexy. And as a reward for your sexiness, you get to see all the uncensored versions of all the videos if you donate any amount. So donate now and join the Children of the Night and support fucked up movies.